What's up, guys? You guys, another episode playing the Clippers. Just gonna go hop straight into this.
Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Clippers out in Los Angeles. Well, for the Clippers, they got their season rolling with a nice win in their first game. Now we'll find out if they can build on it and open with back-to-back victories. Fellas, it is quite clear that Anthony Davis is one of the best players in the league with his contract done and his stardom. Should New Orleans be feeling the pressure to go deep in the playoffs, Shaq?
Well, I don't know what team he's going to be with, but any team with Anthony Davis should be, at very least, a playoff team, Ernie. Winning will keep him happy and up the chances he stays in New Orleans for the long haul, but this guy is woo-wee.
Yeah.
Woo-wee.
The real deal.
I mean, he came from the depths of the bottom of the sea to get to where he is because the guy was 6'1" as a junior in high school, man. And now he's getting the job done down there in New Orleans. Built the team around him. You still got to add a couple of competent team members around him for him to really flourish, but this guy is incredible.
Is it just me, or are you trying to grow your eyebrow all the way across? It looks like you're well on the way to having a unibrow.
I would love to get a unibrow because I think now, to be a great player, you have to have one brow.
Shaq?
No comment, Ernie.
Appreciate that. See you later, folks.
Shaq's amazing, dude. It's my favorite.
A sight many have seen heading to the airport here in Los Angeles. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here, along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. A contest in the West. Los Angeles.
Chris Paul.
Group substitution here for New Orleans. Omer Asher, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Anderson comes in for Davis. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Quincy Pondexter. And Freak subbed in for Drew Holiday. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Freak, he's in at point guard. Omer Ashik is out there with Anderson. And there's Gordon, and it's Evans in at the shooting guard. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against Golden State.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together. Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass. And that's just
Let's go.
right there,
Didn't take too long.
Too good with that crossover.
Paul passes to Griffin. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Puts it up from 15. Redick with the bucket.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
Here's Ashik. And the layup's good off the glass. Ashik's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, that's
There
a
we go.
case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Griffin against Anderson. Griffin kicks to Redick. Back to Griffin. Stolen by Anderson. Now here's Freak, defended by Paul. Here's Freak. Here's Hushik. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
The shot's good from Paul.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And the basket good.
Lost the ball and still got the basket though. That's all right.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Back to Paul. He dishes it to Griffin. Second chance shot. This is his first chance at the line tonight. The free throw drops for Griffin. That one falls, so he hits both of them. "19 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Cole. And a wide open look for Freak. And a miss there on the try.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Vasquez kicks to Sloan. With 2 seconds left. Can't get the layup.
We're down a point to the Clippers after the first quarter.
And a chance to hear from DeAndre Jordan, who talks about the inspiration he drew from head coach Doc Rivers.
Doc told me, you know, you should be Defensive Player of the Year, not just for one time, but for multiple years. And I could tell that he wasn't trying to hype me up or just telling me that because I was his player. He really meant it. Once you have that confidence from somebody like that, you can only play well.
A strong case to be made that Jordan played like the Defensive Player of the Year, Clark, this past season. And the fact that he didn't win it. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for.
So we got a 3-point lead.
Johnson comes in for Jamal Crawford. J.J. Redick's checked in for Vasquez. And Paul subbed in for Donald Sloan. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Omer Asher, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Anderson comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Tyreke Evans is checked in for Eric Gordon. And Freak subbed in for Cole. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Freak. 11 points last game.
Move the ball and stick it to
Shot from the wing. Rebound by the Clippers.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Paul. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Feeds it to Anderson. Davis down low. Griffin's there. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one? He has 12 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
They didn't shoot it particularly well from the line in the first quarter. They're doing better right now.
Hall. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Griffin.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake, but they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And the shot is good.
Here we go.
Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Inside. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Griffin. And that's 13 points for Chris Paul.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Last outing for the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a loss to the Kings in Sacramento.
And nothing to be ashamed about in that game. It was a great effort, I thought, all around. They just needed to have 1 or 2 breaks go their way.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you know, both teams I thought played well enough to win the ball game, and yet it doesn't work out that way. There are no ties, so unfortunately they were the ones who came.
So we got a 3-point lead at the end of the first half. We got 8 points at the first half. That's pretty good. Alright, let's hop in this second half. We got Grievous Vasquez.
He's checked in for Jordan. Reddick comes in for Pierce. Vasquez, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And
Down by 2.
subbed in for Paul. So for New Orleans right now, Freak in at shooting guard. Ryan Anderson out there with Gordon. Then it's Norris Cole, and it's Ashik in at the 5, roaming the paint. Johnson the screen, and the wide open shot from Reddick. Knocks down the 3-ball. Reddick's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Los Angeles. Inside, here's Anderson. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Anderson's got 6. Clippers leading by 3. And Sloan kicks to Johnson. Picked by Griffin. Reddick with the 3. The offensive rebound. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball.
The Clippers also making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Johnson.
I'm at 21. We got a minute and 20 left in the game. Some garbage time right now, I guess.
Checked in for Anthony Davis. And Freak subbed in for Eric Gordon. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Crawford at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the 3-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And it's always nice to get win number 1 against an opponent you'll be seeing a total of 4 times over the course of the year. They really set the tone tonight for their season series against the Pelicans.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Blake Griffin. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jordan the screen. Shoots the 3. And Jamal Crawford hits from deep.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
Here's Freak. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot.
We lost by 26. It's a pretty bad loss. We'll go ahead and skip through all this. Still had 8 points. So our average on the season should be around the 9.5.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Blake Griffin.
Is there anyone in the NBA
Griffin.
who's more straight up scary than Blake Griffin?
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal.
Go ahead and advance right after this. Let's check things out. See who we're playing next. And other stuff we can get together. Let's check it out. Let's see. Message. Spalding wants to sign you, and they've sent me an official offer. Check out the details in your email and get back to me ASAP. Just check that out. Freak, it's finally here. The breakdown of the Spalding deal is as follows: $300 or 300 VC for 2 appearances. in the next 4 off days, and response is required in 3 days. Simple as that. Let me know what you want to do. Accept that. Nice. And go spend time with fans on here. Nice. I'll save real fast, and then we'll just save in real fast. And let's see, endorsements. The off days give that spilling to make those last 2 appearances free. Get that paycheck. Okay. Yeah. Make that. It's gonna save. And then in the next episode, we're gonna be playing the Phoenix Suns at Phoenix. Alright. I'll go ahead and call that an episode. See you guys later. Peace.